Hi, my name is Catherine and I am the Director of West Coast Music School. I'm just going to have a quick little chat about our Learn by Distance program. If you're watching this video, I assume that it's something that you have been looking into. And today I'm just going to give you a really open and honest opinion on the program, looking at the pros and cons so that you can make an informed decision to see if it's right for you. So first of all, what is the Learn by Distance program? It's something that we have created to help facilitate lessons to those who aren't able to have lessons in our actual school locations. So you might be outside of the metropolitan area, in rural WA, interstate or even international. It doesn't matter because we can actually facilitate lessons to anyone, anywhere in the world. The other way that you might be looking at these Learn by Distance lessons is if you work full-time and you need a higher degree of flexibility with lesson time, this could also be a really good option for you. So the way that the lessons are run is that they are done over Skype. So you are basically having a connection with your teacher via a camera, but you still have that 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 60 minutes, whatever it ends up being, of undivided attention from your teacher. It's still a one-on-one class that happens on a regular basis. We try to make sure that you have that continuity of lessons throughout the term because that's really important, but you also have the continuity of teacher, which is also something that is really important and we acknowledge that. The pros of these lessons is that you get to have them in the comfort of your own home, which is really, really good actually because you're comfortable and relaxed and more inclined to learn that way. You also are able to have music lessons if there is not a music teacher in your area. So regardless of who's around you, you can still have access to a really good music education. And you also have that one-on-one connection with your teacher, which is really important when learning an instrument. So we've tried to embrace all the best things about having a private music lesson and made sure that we've kept that in our Learn by Distance program. One of the most obvious cons is that you are separated from your teacher, and it means that there has to be a lot of good verbal communication going on. There is a camera so that you can still see each other, but your teacher is not able to physically touch your hands or something like that if you need to change the way that you're doing something. But don't worry, our teachers actually become very, very good at describing things. So it's not that much of a problem if you're listening, and also because they can see your hands, the way that we set up the cameras, they'll be able to pick up on any kind of bad habits that might be forming and fix those right away. The other con is that you will need to have, well, it's not so much a con, it's just a fact. You will need to have a really good internet connection for this. Because we're doing it over video streaming, you will need to have a fairly fast internet connection. We've got all the numbers, so if you are worried that your internet speed might not be up to scratch, just let us know and we'll send you through all the details that you need to have. The other thing is these classes are usually suitable to people who are slightly older. The youngest that I would normally recommend a student being for these types of lessons is about 8 years old. Because they're not having that kind of direct physical contact with someone, there does need to be a higher degree of critical thinking going on. So from about 8 years old, it's usually appropriate for them to start looking at this kind of style of learning. So if it is something that you are interested in learning more about and seeing how it would work for you in your current situation, get in touch with us today. We'll be more than happy to help you and give you some tailored information onto how you can start your music journey no matter where you are in the world.